I was always wondered why nobody liked Shotgun Shane. So I think Ryan beef with him was real, but I don't think the other guys was. Just being around him, you will not like him. He's just not a cool dude, man. My buddy Trig sued him because he did some fuck ass shit with the wide body Chevy, and he kind of stole that from Trig, and he was real slick about it. He came around, man, act like he was friend, and then shared some sensitive knowledge with some fuck ass people, and I know he did it. So I see why people don't like him, but I think if they didn't like him like that, they seen him a couple times, they should have just smacked him. You know, I definitely would like to see him again. You know, I think Shotgun Shane, for the most part of it, deserved what he got from Ryan or whoever dealt with him personally. But I think like fucking Bravo and dickhead ass Justin Times and Adam both did it so they could get cool with Ryan, just like the whole other thing, man. If they got cool with him, that mean that they could get on the show and people will come to their show, because I don't think their shows was that successful without the big man. Hozier. Man, Hozier fought for his. He seemed like a cool dude. He eventually got it. He reminded me of Big Poe. Like a lot of them counted him out, but eventually they won. I really respect his grind and his tenacity and not giving up, because he had a beef, you know, with Ryan, and he kept going. And I respect that, man. I respect that man for not giving up and staying fighting. You know, that was cool. He ain't giving up and everybody dissed him. Like I say, that's how Adam got his claim to fame, was dicking him. I think it was called Cuff Folger or something like that. Huck Folger, I think it was that. And that was his diss, that was his claim to fame and shit. Right before that, they was holding the American flag together and taking baths with it. So I don't know why, you know, he fell out with him. The man didn't do shit to him. The man, him and Ryan fell out. So that's how he helped Adam get on. It wasn't Ryan, it was Hozier.
Yellow Wolf,
that's the man. Like I said, he really don't go into country rap, man. I'm a fan first. Like I like him and I like Ryan. I like their music, period. Hard stop. Like I could listen to them. Him and another guy, Mises, I think they're really good rappers. It's only a couple of country rappers that I think are really good. I think Broadnecks is good. I think Mises is good. I think it's this country dude that's in Georgia. I forgot his name. He's really, really good. Second Chance is good. And of course, Ryan is good. It's not that many other ones that I think. Oh, that dude Burden. I think he's pretty good. But those guys could really rap, man. They know how to ride the beat. You know, Big Poe is pretty good. He knows how to ride a beat, you know. I think those other guys are a little bit more advanced. Those guys really make pretty good goddamn music. But keeping on the Yellow Wolf thing, I'm a big fan, man. I liked him ever since he was signed to Slim Shady. I think he had a song called Cadillacs or something. And I think I actually got in a contest to get on this song. And he was dealing with my cousin Xavier at the time. We got pretty far in the contest. I don't know whatever happened to that wolf, man, you know. But I remember being in a contest to get on one of his songs when I was in the music business. I don't remember what happened, but it got real close there. But yeah, so I'm a real fan, man. I think he just don't fit in. He really got at Adam for that, whatever they had. It was just weird, but I'm loving that he stuck up for his people. And that was cool, man. Him and Big Crit was real cool. And I think he actually made a song to Big Crit talking about the flag. And that was pretty dope. I'm a real big Yellow Wolf friend. He's a real motherfucker.
Bubba Sparks.
Man, what can I say about Bubba Sparks, man? He was with Trent Timberland. That song was cool, but I never really liked it, you know? It's cool, but it's not something that I didn't ever listen to. Even when he was hot with Timbo, I just didn't get it. He wasn't my cup of tea, man, and I don't know. It just didn't grab me like how it grabbed everybody else. Like I thought it should have grabbed me. I tried listening to the complete album when he was with Timbo. Mediocre at best.
Lil White
got flow, man. I didn't hear that much of him. I know of him, but the stuff that I heard was cool. I don't think he's up there with the guys that I like, but you know, I really wasn't a big fan of 3-6 anyway. So that really wasn't my type. I'm more of a lyrical guy. I like rappers. Like I'm more of a UGK guy than a 3-6 guy.
What was one of the things that got you uncomfortable with Katie?
Man, I remember when her and that Nicole chick, was conspiring. Katie actually said, wouldn't it be cool if we go there and we get the police to seize the house and we get to change Ghost Ranch into a house for battered women? That's when I looked at my boy, when I looked at my son guy, man, it was like, man, this ain't it, man. That was it for me when she said that. I'm like, oh my God, what the fuck am I doing here? That's when it really dawned on me, like, man, fuck this boat. It's sinking fast.
Happy Juneteenth. Whatever. Fun fact about Juneteenth, it was created by a white guy named Gordon Granger who fought in the Civil War to help free the slaves. What?
It started? Wow. And see, man, that's one of the big reasons why I do not like this guy, man. I mean, why would you even try to be teaching people about Juneteenth when you don't know shit about it? Obviously, you read it in the book, How to Be a Racist. I think that's where you get all your info from. But it's just so disgusting. Like, what makes you tick, buddy? The guy came, if anybody, just go to Google and you'll see that the guy went down there and told the slaves that they was free. He didn't free them. Or did he make up the holiday? How the fuck did he say, yeah, man, let's call this Juneteenth? Yeah, he didn't say that. He said, hey, man, you guys are free. And he stayed down there for 6 weeks until all of them, well, the majority of them got it. That's all he did. And then so we celebrated that as a people around June 19th because that's when the Texas slaves were free. Please. Don't disrespect my people like that again, sir.
Now I'm going to tell you an amazing story about this man right here, Horace King, born September 8th, 1807, and he was born into slavery. Despite old Horace being black during the most unpopular time ever to be black, this man built bridges, houses, churches, warehouses, and he emerged from the Civil War as a legislator for the state of Alabama. I don't know if you know anything about the South, but it's a little racy down there. This man did all of that during the slavery era. So we don't need one day to single out a race.
Wow.
We don't need 1 month of black history to make people feel all special inside.
Wow. Man, I mean, come on, man. Do I need to say anything else? Really? That's it. I don't have nothing else to say.
That's right. Read the shirt. Today we're here at Target. Let's go in and see what they got going on for Pride Month. So right now I'm standing. This is great. They're definitely not pushing this to your kids at all. And my personal favorite, really want to make your presence known? It's not a phase, Dad. Also got coloring books. Hold on, let's... You know, it's normal, right? All the people out there on the internet that's saying they're not trying to push this on our kids, this isn't Target. Okay, so maybe you're wrong.
I don't understand why that has to do anything with them. Like I say, man, it's majority clickbait. I don't understand how somebody to wake up and just want to go make fun of people for views. Some shit, man, that's understood don't even need to be talked about.
So what happened to Autumn Brooke?
I don't know, man. So something came up on my page one time. I was like, ugh. And then maybe even that day or the next day, my dog came in here, Bert came in here, guy came in and was like, hey, whatchamacallit, dumped Katie for a man. I was like, what? What do you mean? They just took a picture yesterday and they was getting married. I was like, wow. It was funny because, like, I don't know, they was together and then she dumped her and then got married within 3 days. She got married in 3 days and then Katie got engaged in 5 days. It was just weird, man. I don't know, but that was probably the best thing to happen to Katie because that girl there was really just in it for the fame, as you can see. You know, her mom, Katie's mom, was telling her. I even told her. So she didn't like me. That was one of the reasons. You know, I knew I was out the door because her. I mean, one time she came in and she was working with my dude, working with Guy. Guy got on her, you know. She was singing out of fucking nose, out of key. And so Bert was like, hey, you know, you're not singing in key. She never came back. I guess she could never sing in fucking key. But, you know, in here, man, we got to be on it. We ain't catering to somebody who's not talented. She just wasn't at all. She wasn't good. She was, you know, kind of look good. You know, so does Katie. They both look good on the eye, and that's probably why she's successful. You know, I don't think it's because of her voice. She's not that talented, man. She used her for clout.
How big of a role did Autumn Brooke play in your fallout with Katie Noel?
She was a big reason. I seen it coming. You know, they used her and her mom used to get, I mean, she used to just disrespect Katie's mom. And I'm like, oh my God, what kind of white trash trailer shit is this? I'm like, wow, why? I don't understand how somebody could let them just disrespect their mama like that. That's when I knew I didn't want to be there. And I knew that, you know, our relationship, if Autumn says I go, then she go. And I think she tried to be Katie's manager there for a second, man. I mean, it was bad, boss. She just started giving her money. It was like weird, like she was a dude and just getting used for money, man. I never saw nothing like it. That, you know, I never saw a girl use another girl for money like the girl was like a sugar mama. I never saw that, and I'm not trying to be funny, but that's weird. You know, that's kind of weird to me. I didn't get that part when she let her take all the money, man. It was some real crazy stories, and I'll tell those later. When we was doing the business thing, she stopped her mom from working for free and start paying like Autumn like $500 a week and paying her mama $700 a month to keep the clothes. And they wasn't even selling shit no more. She didn't even know how to sell the clothes. It was just stuff like that going backwards. And then her mom like took a bunch of money for her to pay off a car to stop so Autumn wouldn't get the money. It was weird, man. It was like, where the fuck am I, man? I was like, wow, I can't believe these people are acting like this. Where's the exit? You know, so I'm just glad, man, that I was blessed, man, by God to get me out of that situation, because I didn't want to be, if I was going to manage somebody, I would at least want them to be able to control the situation, man, and you can't really control her. You know, I get it. I get that. I'm like that. You can't control me either, but if you want to be great and want to get over that hump, get over the mountain. I mean, we was sitting at Warner Brothers, and she totally blew up the meeting because, I think she was with Ryan at the time, and he might have told her whatever. And she basically gave, Sony Records, was it Sony? No, it was Warner Brothers. She gave Warner Music their ass to kiss, where we in that bitch with Esposito. I think that's his name. Esposito. That was the name, the biggest guy in there, you know. I made that happen for her. And everybody was in awe that she was there, and she blew it. You know, even her mom blew it. 2 months later, after she did that dumbass shit with Ryan, they're begging me to go back to Warner. Are you fucking kidding me?